This video is an update to an older video that I've had out there for several years. And over the years, it's amazing how many people have commented on that video, as well as sent me emails about how confusing the classification of epithelial tissue was and how much they really appreciated my explanation of it. Swollen ego, bring it down, boy, bring it down. All right, what we're talking about here is actually very, very simple. We can classify epithelial tissue by how it looks, what its shape is, as well as how many layers it has. So let's begin by taking a look at the shape. There are three shapes that we have to be aware of. We can have a squashed shape, we can have a cube shape, and we can have something that looks like a column. So obviously these aren't the technical words, so let's break out the technical words, and luckily the technical words are nothing to fear. Don't fear the technical words. Stop fearing them. Okay, here we go. Ready? Squamous. Squamous is squashed. Okay? Squamous, squashed. Those are flat. Cuboidal is cube shape. Cuboidal, cube shape. And then columnar is column shape. So our three shapes are squamous, cuboidal, and columnar. Strike a pose, okay? So those are our three shapes. That's it, nothing too difficult with that one. Now we can take a look at how they are stacked. We can have a simple layer, which is just one layer. So there's no stacking, it's just one layer, and that would be considered simple. And then we can have more than one layer, which is stratified. Stratified means multiple layers. So for example, when I was in college, my undergrad, I took a sociology class about social stratification. We took a look at lower, middle, and upper class and the different stratifications within it. If you take a geology class, I'm sure those rock-loving people talk about stratification within rocks. I don't know, we don't hang around at parties. So we have simple and stratified. So we have the combination now, we can put them together. So we can have squamous, simple, so simple squamous. We could have stratified squamous. We could have simple cuboidal or stratified cuboidal. We could have simple columnar or stratified columnar. So again, squamous, cuboidal, columnar, simple, and stratified. Now, we also have two other things we need to talk about. See, you're going, I knew it wasn't this easy. He lies. No, it really is this easy. We have pseudo-stratified. Pseudo means false or fake. Stratified, we just talked about, means more than one layer. So pseudo-fake stratification. What this is that when you look at a microscope, it tries to trick you. It looks like there's more than one layer, but in fact, all of them make contact with the basement membrane. They all make contact back to their root, all right, their bottom layer, their basement membrane. That is pseudo-stratified, fake stratification. Remember, pseudo, and you can use, by the way, pseudo in everyday language. For example, you can call somebody a pseudo-intellectual. Why? You're such a pseudo-intellectual. And they'd be like, well, thank you. Hey, wait a minute, pseudo-intellectual? That's not a compliment. So pseudo-stratified means it looks like there's more than one layer, but in fact, there's not. And the last one that we need to be aware of is something called transitional. Transitional tissues, transitional epithelial tissue is really cool because it stretches, okay? It stretches. It's like a really cool pair of pants on Thanksgiving Day. They will stretch for you. And you're gonna find transitional epithelial tissue in places like your bladder. So as you're sitting here and maybe you've had too much coffee, not enough pizza, or maybe enough, but you've had too much coffee, and you're sitting there and you're kind of crossing your legs and you're going, okay, is he done yet? Because I really got to go potty. No, I'm not done. Wait, don't leave yet. Wait till I'm done. Just hold it, all right? What's happening here is your bladder is stretching out. The epithelial tissue is actually changing its shape. It's transitioning its shape to accommodate the difference in the volume of your bladder. So technically it's found in the bladder and are able to stretch as the bladder fills. Shape will vary between cuboidal and squamous depending on how much it is being stretched. I'm going to throw up a graphic real quick. Here is a general picture of some of the different types of epithelial tissue that you can see. So once again, I'm going to let you go to the bathroom in just a second. You have shapes, squash, cube, and columnar, right? You have squamous, cuboidal, columnar. Then it can be one layer, simple, or multiple layers, which would be stratified. You have pseudostratified, which is a fake stratification, and you have transitional. Okay, that's it. Go to the bathroom. In our next video, we're going to talk about the types of epithelial tissue.